Now what I'm going to do is paint an oak tree. Again, it's really important to work out where your light's coming from. So I'm going to imagine that the light's coming from the top. And just to make the shape, because the shape of trees is really important, I'm going to use a very watery colour to start with and use the belly of the brush. I'm kind of almost drawing it with coloured water before I start. I love oak trees. I used to climb them so much when I was little. Something very strong about them. Okay, right, I'm happy with that shape. So let's just put some colour in the top here. Well, everything about doing like a water sketch, if you're not happy with the shape, you can always come back and change it. I'm just using lemon yellow and ultramarine. I want this a little bit thicker going in the second time so it doesn't move quite so much. Okay, so this is like the shadows underneath. The thing about watercolour is that you have to do the foliage first and the branches afterwards. You can't do it the other way around like you can with other, like oils and acrylics. It would look really weird because the trunk would show through and it just wouldn't work. Okay, now that's got to pretty much dry quite a lot. Let's get some really dark green going now. So I'm painting wet in wet at this stage, as you can see. Just letting the colours bleed and blend. Right. Okay. So I'm now going to work on the trunk. It's just a little bit wet to go back into, so light's coming from this way, so we'll get this trunk going and just see how we go. I say it's just a wee bit wet, but there's just some branches just sneaking through here and there. Okay, I think I'll leave it there, but that's, as you notice, I started off with just watery paint just to get the outline. I could have dabbed it if I wasn't happy, to get rid of it. And then I used the belly of the brush, moved it around like this, then put some mid green underneath, some dark green, and the whole thing comes to life.